Alright, here's a test battle. So, I go for the taunt, and he switches into his room. So, I'm gonna go into Tyranitar. Alright, so now I'm just gonna go for the safe crunch because I am banded. Alright, now I'm gonna go into my own Suicune, which now I have to switch again because he used yawn and I just rather not fall asleep. So now I'm gonna set up my own rocks. And yeah, he's gonna switch there, so I'm just gonna go for the Fire Blast. Sweet treat, I got a scarf, and I'm like, that's pretty cool. So yeah, he goes there. So I'm just gonna switch into my Suicune now and go for the hidden power. And I got a crit, which obviously mattered. So yeah. But he's got 2 layers of T-spikes up, so I'm not really going. I don't really think it matters. So he goes into his Blissey, and I'm just like, fuck Blissey, because I really have no physical attackers. I'm just gonna go into T-Tar and go for the Stone Edge, because Stone Edge is a fucking awesome move. And it doesn't really do that much, and the wish comes true, so I'm like, fuck. Now, of course, I'm just gonna play the Who Wants to Get Poisoned game, which is pretty gay, so I'm just gonna go for HP Grass here. So yeah, I just don't feel like switching again. I don't know why, but it's probably because of that. So now I fell asleep, but at least now he can't put anything else to sleep. So I'm gonna switch back into Suicune. So yeah, he goes into Suicune, and I just go for the Surf. And he switches into his Blissey. So I'm like, okay, it's Blissey. I'm not gonna win this. Going to myself. I'm just gonna go for the taunt here. I'm just gonna go for the. Actually, change my mind. I'm gonna go for the. So I go for the taunt because TU lags and I don't get to change my mind. So I'm just gonna switch into Togekiss here. And the only reason I'm switching is because I take Aura Sphere, so I figure that I can probably get something out of this. Plus, he is like Focus Sash, so I'm pretty sure I outspeed. But I don't. So I was stupid because I didn't check the speed tiers. So either way, I'm just gonna go into his Zelf at this point because I figured without the ghost, maybe I can just kill something with explosion. But no, he's a fucking Skarmory. So yeah, I probably should have just exploded right then and there. So yeah, I'm just gonna go for the Surf now. And just gonna, Suicune's just gonna die. So Stall is basically the enemy of this team. So this is why I designed this team for Wi-Fi, because nobody uses Stall on Wi-Fi. So I just realized that was a really stupid move right there. So I'm just gonna go into itself. And it dies. So now I'm completely like fucked against it. So I'm just gonna go for the Aqua Tail here to maybe hit Skarmory if it switches in. But instead Hippo switches in, which is pretty good, which means that next turn it comes in, it can probably just get knocked out by something else. And I still have Shaman hidden, so Shaman can pretty much fuck shit up, so I'm hoping that works out. So now he goes into a Skarmory, and I'm figuring, alright, whatever. So yeah, he's just gonna die, so I just kind of sacked him there. Shaman's completely walled by Skarmory, I realized. So I'm just gonna go for the Leech Seed there. then use Protect. I'm just gonna switch into Zapdos here. Go for another Protect. Yeah, so this is good game. So I just go for the Seed Flare, and that takes me down. So, I'm done. Good game.